Hey, what's going on, card collectors? It's Ken with Ken's Cardboard, and it is a football Sunday. I'm watching a little football in my basement and also hanging out with my cards. Picked up a few football cards. I am not as big a football fan as I used to be back in the early 2000s, and when I was a teenager, when I was younger, I used to do a lot of gambling on football. I would work with a bunch of people, and they would go up and play some bets up in Reno when I lived in California. Someone would drive up there and put the parlays down and win, and then we'd play some fantasy football for many years. And playing fantasy football, one year I won the league and ended up getting this autographed Terrell Davis 2008 MVP football Super Bowl logo on the front of that too as well. Kind of hard to show on that, but that's a pretty cool ball. He ended up making the Hall of Fame, so that was cool. One of my favorite running backs all time of the Broncos, number 30. Phillip Lindsay is also number 30 for the Broncos, and talk a little bit about Phillip Lindsay. He's a local kid from Denver. He played for South High School in Denver. His father also played in the Denver public school system, and I think he graduated from high school in 2013, maybe 2012, no, 2013 I think. And his father had the rushing record in Denver public schools for 4,400 yards, and Phillip Lindsay broke that record. He went on to go to sign on at University of Colorado, the Buffaloes, and I'm also an alumni of Colorado. Didn't get to see him play there when I was going there, but I'm much older than that. But at Colorado, he rushed in 2016, he rushed for 1,252 yards. In 2017, he rushed for 1,474 with 301 attempts, which was the most ever that season, I believe. I don't know if it's most ever, but in college Division I football, his college football career, he had 3,770 yards rushing. I think he had another 1,079 receiving, and he also was a kick returner for the Colorado Buffs. So he was all over the field. Don't know why he wasn't drafted in the NFL. Not sure what the deal happened, but he ended up walking on with the Broncos as an undrafted free agent in 2018. He also ended up being third on the depth chart for the Broncos that year, and he, even in his first two games, he had over 100 yards from scrimmage in each of those games, and that he's the first NFL player who has been undrafted to have 100 yards rushing in his first two games. He also was voted to the Pro Bowl in 2018. He's also the first undrafted rookie voted to the Pro Bowl. And then his first two seasons with the Broncos, he had 1,000+ rushing yards, and he for some reason, I'm not sure why the Broncos kind of gave up on him. I don't know what it was, but he also played a little bit for the Dolphins, the Texans, and the Colts, and currently in 2023 he is playing for the XFL Seattle Sea Dragons. So these are a couple cards I had of Phillip Lindsay in his Colorado Buffs. Picked up a few more cards here. Pick up this rookie card from Select, which is my favorite NFL product. Camera wants to focus in the background, but too much stuff going on. But there we go. Check out the shine on this sucker. Got the etching. This is a blue parallel. Thought that went well with the Broncos colors. This is numbered to 175. Then this one is also a numbered card. This is my first of this type. This is the Select tie-dye, also with the etching in there. This is just beautiful rainbow colors, tie-dye. Love this design. And this is numbered to 25, so pretty cool. Then I want to give a shout out to my buddy Brad over at Brad8671, and he collects a lot of patch cards and inspired me to look for a patch card. Phillip Lindsay, and this sucker came up. This, number to 25, is a dual patch card of Lindsay and Terrell Davis, both number 30, both for the Broncos. I don't know if there's any other cards that are like this, but this was a deal too. I think I got this total with shipping and tax, $30. So steal. This is from Panini National Treasures. Beautiful looking patches on here. Phillip Lindsay, loved watching him play for the Buffs and also for the Broncos, and wish him the best with the Seattle Sea Dragons. I'm not much into XFL, but love these cards. He had a great career while he was with the Broncos for a couple seasons, and still playing football, but just loved watching him play, and of course loved Terrell Davis as well. So those are some beauties. Excited about the football season, and the Broncos finally won their first game today. I don't know, they were looking like pretty putrid, but they made a comeback by 20. They were down 28-7. They had 21 points and tied the game, and then ended up kicking a field goal to go ahead. And I don't know how they did it, but they did. But so here's a short one for you today, and enjoy your football out there. I don't always post a lot of football content, but today I did. So peace out, everybody. Have a good one.